Hey, it's me, Tommy Smokes. Over the past couple of years, I've tried expanding my talents into many different areas. Advertising, business, music, comedy, and more.
A lot of people think I'm Jewish. They look at me, they think I'm Jewish.
But one thing I haven't yet tried is art. And art is easy. I'm always seeing weird paintings sell for millions. This dumb 2-year-old painting sells for thousands. I'd seen enough. It was time to conquer my next venture, art.
One thing about the smoke, if you want it, you can get it.
Anybody can be an artist if they try hard enough. If you make I think if I made 5 paintings, I think one of them could sell for like $10,000.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I went to Michael's. I imagine that's where most great artists shop. If I make, a little sculpture, a little nature, a little dots, a little eyes, a little Jackson Pollock splatter, I can convince people that I'm an expert masterpiece artist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Michael's Angelo,
That's good.
That's where he went to
I
get
don't.
his supplies.
I feel like maybe shoes off.
You need to abandon name brands. I think that's your first.
I think I want to start off. People love nature shit, right? People always, I want to go to the city. I want to get to nature. I think if I do some hills.
Even the way you're holding your brush makes me uncomfortable.
Well, my kindergarten teacher always said I held the pencil weird. Made me borderline autistic. Every artist has his method.
Okay.
Dali was gay.
Pardon?
To me, all great art makes you ask questions. So people are going to say, where's the sky? The sky's hidden. Is God in the sky? Is God somewhere hidden in the sky?
I also think that the sky has this intonation of aspiration, yearning, longing, the
Right.
beyond, and this painting is a bit more grounded. While green, as you are as an artist. No!
What?
What about this fucking hill, you idiot?
It's gonna have to blend a little.
What the fuck are you doing?
I can get that off right there.
No, this is a different hill, you fucking idiot. It's not gonna be the whole corner.
I forgot about that hill.
The fuck is wrong with you? But like we were saying, it's more of this
Yeah.
lack of aspiration and more grounded in our journey.
And to be honest, I forgot the sky.
Pink with white. Of course, to be emblematic of the clitoris.
Yes. I love clitoris. Let's make this clit come, baby.
Be perfect.
We leave them, we glob and go.
The pink is the best part. It's nothing without the pink.
Just as the clitoris is the best part of a woman's body. And I believe it's an ode to Native Americans. Alright, first one, we were pleasant. It was Happyville, it was Mother Nature. But all good art has a range of emotions, to be a collection, to be a piece. This next one, I want to be angry. I'm angry. I'm mad. Things that make me angry.
A social injustice!
Fuck you! I didn't order any fucking root beer. Oh, when they don't have martinis with blue cheese olives, and I'm eating regular olives like some kind of fucking Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo! I'm not a fucking Joe Schmo. Oh, I can't get verified on Instagram. My growth on Instagram has been slow. Why was he so angry? Yes! Was it because in 4th grade drama club, I only got to be a hunter even though I was fucking Charlie Brown 2 years earlier? But I always had the lead. But 4th grade they say, no, you're a hunter in Seuss the Musical. You're not gonna have any lines.
That doesn't make sense!
I could have been Vlad the fucking Vatican's vulture! Whoa, when a girl's boobs aren't that big. When they're not as big as I thought they would be.
What's your least favorite color?
Don't really have a strong opinion on colors.
To the edge! To the edge! That might be it. Flush it out when it's on there.
We have a bunch of naked women from Playboy covered up, and you may think, oh, the message here is that we shouldn't sexualize women, that women are naked too often. Au contraire. The message here is that women are not naked nearly enough. Okay, for this next painting, I've asked my team to leave the room for some privacy. I'm not totally sure where I want to go with this, but I know I want it to speak softly and carry a big stick. So we have 4 paintings done, 5 if you include the thing that just says art, but I don't want to be just a painter. So I found this sculpture at Michael's. It really spoke to me. You're in the middle of me making my social justice piece.
Explain it.
So you look at his body, it's white. Oh, it's tan.
Wood.
Hispanic-ish. But his face is black.
Why?
Because in society we tell black men they have to be a certain way. Oh, your face has to be black, your skin has to be black. This guy says, no, just my face is going to be black. The rest of my body's going to be a lighter shade.
Why does he say that?
Because he's tired of what the corporate media is telling him to be.
No. No.
No. No.
This one might be the most powerful. All right, so I just spent about 3-4 hours in the studio, came up with 7 pieces of art.
So now we're making the money.
And that's how you make art. So next step is going to be to find an art curator at some gallery in New York City, bring all of these to him or have him come here, and see if we can't make a $10,000 piece of art out of here.
You gotta clean this up though.
Yeah, no, I'm going to.
Okay.
So we're with Guy from DTR Modern Galleries. Guy, you are an art expert, is that fair to say?
I'm the gallery director here in New York. I'm in charge of our New York spot here in Soho.
So what does that entail? Do you get a lot of artist submissions?
Oh yes, absolutely. We get probably hundreds of submissions, artist submissions every year.
Do you get a lot of like delusional people who think they're good at art but aren't?
We do, you know, when you get hundreds of submissions, there are absolutely going to be at least a few of them that are pretty out there, yeah.
I hate when people are delusional, but they're good at something. That won't be the case here today. I'm kind of an expert artist.
Okay.
I've been in the game for, I guess, about a couple weeks.
Oh, okay,
And,
long time.
Yeah, I think I've kind of mastered it.
Sure.
You know, part of why I'm doing this is I do feel like art is obviously subjective.
Well, art is absolutely subjective, but there is absolutely something to be said about art that was created unlike anything else before.
All right, so let's get into my 7 works of art. I
Okay.
just kind of want your honest opinions on what you think of them, maybe how much you think one would sell for at an auction to like Russian billionaires. And yeah, let's see if I can't launch an art career here, Guy.
Okay, sounds good.
Call this The Hills Have Whys. A little play on The Hills Have Eyes.
Sure.
And a lot of whys. You're gonna ask a lot of questions. Why are there hills? Why are there different shades of green? Why is that pink?
Why is that pink?
Art.
Okay.
Made you think.
What inspired you to do this painting?
You know, Mother Nature is beautiful,
Okay.
but she's dying. Obviously, it's a little Native American in nature. Some are gonna say the pink is a feminine, clitoral even, but I think that, you know, the green is just for nature.
I see you used acrylic paint here, maybe a bit of a nod to David Hockney.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Sure, but I honestly don't know about sellability. It feels a bit messy.
All right, one down. So this next piece is perhaps my strongest. It's called Mad Angry.
Yeah.
I painted this in a very mad, angry, violent state. You can see I even punctured the board. I was so angry.
Canvas.
The canvas,
Yeah.
yes. It's abstract, it's red, it's black, it's screaming at you. And that's kind of what I was going for, is to capture that anger that encapsulates us all sometimes.
Without the tear in the canvas, this might actually have a better chance of selling. There are famous artists that tore the canvas as part of their thing, but I don't think the tear really adds to this particular piece.
I was angry.
Okay, I like the energy. I like the
Yeah.
contrasting colors. Also, I think that type of expressionist work would usually benefit from a larger canvas, so the artist could really express themselves.
So it's so good that you want more of it. Our next piece is called The Perfect Woman. Now obviously it's a bit raunchy, it's a bit racy.
That's an understatement.
The message here is that these women aren't hot enough. This, my painting, is actually the perfect woman. Blonde hair, skinny, huge boobers. That's kind of the message that I was going for. But also it's feminist.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah, very feminist. Again, as a standalone piece, I think it's lacking. I think it would need to be, a body of works. I think also the collage here seems...
Collage, I like how you said that.
Collage, yeah. So collage is right when you mix different elements on the piece. So I think the collage here seems a bit rushed.
Well, it took about 25 minutes. It's like a dolly.
No, not so much. These are dollies. I don't know about the stick figure element so much.
Okay, next.
Minimalism.
X marks the spot. You're gonna see this, it's my biggest canvas, and you're gonna think, oh, he's gonna do the most. Nope. What is he doing? I don't really know.
Yeah, this honestly has probably the bigger commercial potential from what I've seen so far. Minimalistic art is something that does sell. Some collectors do like it and enjoy it.
Not bad. You like the eye, the googly eye?
Yeah, the googly eye is a nice touch. Our 4-year-old uses a lot of googly eyes in her art as well.
And then our last piece, not a painting, obviously it's a bit of a switch up. We call it No No. It's more of a political piece where, the face is black, the body is white, and it's basically, a black man saying, don't tell me what it is to be a black man in America. I reject your notion, and I say no to that.
That's honestly the last thing I would guess looking at this.
Well, that was kind of obvious.
I genuinely don't know what you would do with something like this, besides maybe, stick it on your table and have fun with it and color it as you
Is
get
there
it.
like an African American museum of art?
There is absolutely the museum, but museums that specialize and focus on that, but I don't...
Probably could go there.
I don't see how this would ever end up in a museum, I'll be completely honest with you.
Interesting. I thought it was really powerful. Okay, next up, the hostage. So, obviously you see a piece of tape, you're like, what's going on here? The brown, is it soil? I mean, I don't want to tell you how to interpret it, but it's more like nature is a hostage of humanity. We're literally taking it and we're tying it up here. And we're saying, you know what, nature, you're going to do whatever the fuck we want you to do.
Okay. This is a statement that some artists did before.
Really? They're taped to a flower?
Well, I mean, you have Maurizio Cattelan's famous taped banana, right?
Right.
But
How much did that taped banana go for?
Eventually $120,000 US.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but keep in mind
Should
that's...
have taped a fucking orange or something.
But he was the first to do that.
Right.
Right. He's a famous provocateur. He's been doing art since the 1990s. It wasn't his first stunt. There's more to that story than just a taped banana. It's basically what I'm trying to say. But this actually does give you Maurizio Cattelan vibes. You know, Cattelan is also famous for using objects and saying, you know, certain objects could be elevated into artwork in the hands of the right artist. I think, you know, if you would maybe do something like this somewhere public, make that statement publicly known, everybody knowing that Tom is an environmental activist who does art to bring attention to how, you know, the world is impacted by humans, etc.
That's kind of what I do.
Well, yeah, so if you were known for that, then you could extrapolate value to the work that you did based on your celebrity as such an artist.
So the artist, you're saying, sometimes matters even more than the art itself.
Yes, absolutely.
Guy was right. I needed to focus on the artist. I needed to convince people that I was an artistic genius. I needed to become Tommaso Enzo Schibelli.
Good evening and welcome. This is Up in Smoke.
I didn't know you could like do that.
Just like the last question on the universe.
How old are you? Last question in the universe.
49.
One thing about the smoke.